What's up? I'm sitting here with the boy, Easy Money, the prospects.
Yeah.
You know, about to do our thing real quick.
You already know.
Easy, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody real quick?
You already know. It's your boy, Easy Money, a.k.a. Mr. Money Train. You know what I mean? Mr. It's Easy. You already know.
You want to send any shout-outs to anybody?
I just want to shout out the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in Philly doing their thing. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
Pretty much. Alright, so we're going to start this thing off. And answer me this one question. Like, why they call you Easy Money?
Well, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody going to pay me, you know what I'm saying, to give you my story or how I feel about certain situations, then that's easy bread. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how the whole easy money thing comes up. Like, a lot of people think it's about having all this bread and sitting on all this money. No, it ain't the case. 'Cause I'm out here grinding because I'm trying to get it. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is.
So all money, easy money.
Exactly.
At 9 to 5 too. That's easy money.
It all works for me as long as it's green. You feel me?
I hear that. So what are your goals outside of music?
To be honest, I don't. As far as goal wise, it's none. Like, I'm all in. Music is everything for me right now, and that's just it. That's all I'm focused on. Like, a lot of people say it's wrong, but fuck it. Like, I got tunnel vision, and all I see is music. That's it.
All you see is music. I hear that. So what's your inspiration?
My inspiration is just my family and my whole team. Because I feel like if I come up short as far as my verses or as far as, you know, my performance or whatever the case may be, then I'm letting them down or I'm holding them back. So my main thing is to just, you know, go out and let it all hang out and just do me.
So you do it for your team. It's no I and we, huh?
No I and we.
I hear that. So at what age did you first discover, like, you was interested in music? Like, when did you realize you had a gift?
When I realized I had a gift to do music, I would have to say might have been like 15. And that's just because, like, the first rhyme I ever wrote was probably like the worst rhyme I ever wrote. So then it was like when I actually rapped and then somebody heard it and gave me the compliment to say, dog, you nice, or you got skill, then it was just like, well, maybe this is something I can do. And then ever since that, I just been trying to get better. And the more people I get to say, oh, you hot, you hot, you hot, that was my motivation. Like, I just want to hear everybody say, hey, you hot, you hot, you hot. So that was pretty much it.
So at 15, like, who was on your radio? Who was you listening to?
I mean, I listen to, I'm crazy because I listen to everybody. I don't care what genre of music it is. I listen to everybody. But as far as my main thing, it's just like I listen to, you know, Kanye, Pop, you know what I mean, all the old school shit, all Philly artists, just pretty much anything, like, you know what I mean? I listen to pretty much all music.
So you listen to everything, nobody in particular, it's just everything.
Nobody in particular, like, nobody floods my iPod, like, it's not just, like, you go in and you say, damn, all that? And that's one person, no, it's just like, everybody's just, you know what I mean? You'll be surprised some of the things you see on it.
Okay, so it's not one person you gonna give props to right now. You just gonna say everybody.
I just listen to everybody. Music is my life, so I listen to everybody.
Okay, so like, what's been your biggest obstacle since entering the game?
My biggest obstacle is just trying to get everybody to like what I do. And like I said, I listened to the Steve Harvey morning show, and he said, people get caught up in trying to get everybody, but you don't need everybody. You just need a lot of people, in other words. You know what I mean? Just like he said, to be president of the state, president of the United States, you don't need everybody to vote for you. You just need majority of the people to vote for you. So my thing is just trying to get majority of the people to buy into the whole easy money train prospect thing. And then, you know what I mean, if enough people buy into it, then, you know, I get rich.
So you think you got a nice buzz right now?
It ain't where I want it to be, but I know if I keep grinding and keep pushing, I'll get there.
You'll get there. So keep a watch out. Easy money.
That's the plan.
Watch out. Okay. So the public really wants to know, do you actually sit and write your rhymes? Like, do you listen to a beat and go in? Like, how do you come up with the stuff that we hear?
Majority of the time, I just listen to the beat over and over again. Then I find out how I can kind of like go in on it. And then once I find my lane in on it, like I said, I'll piece it together like I guess say bar after bar, and then once I get it flush, I'll rap it through a couple times, and then after that, I'll just go in and just lay it. And then once I listen to it on the CD, the iPod, or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean, the more I hear it, the more I memorize it. So that's pretty much how I do it. So sometimes I write it down once I got it all together. But as far as just sitting and writing it, no, I don't do that.
Okay. All right. So what makes the Prospects different from other rappers out here? Like, what separates y'all from everybody else?
I would say that the main thing is that we all individuals and we all have our own opinions and we all got our ideas on what will get us to that level that we need to be. But nobody has a problem with saying, okay, we'll try you. In regards to saying, no, if it ain't my way, it ain't no way. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing. So it's always easy to say, all right, well, I don't have no problem trying what you do, because when it was me, y'all didn't have no problem trying what I did. Right. And if I fuck up or they mess up, you know what I mean, it's always like, all right, well, it didn't work, we're going to try something else. But it's never a situation where as though it's like one person say, well, we ain't doing it this way and we ain't doing it at all. You know what I mean? So it makes it easier for everybody to just buy into one thing.
Okay. But like, have y'all ever come to, like, have y'all ever butt heads, or has it ever been a situation where y'all just couldn't find that medium point in anything that y'all was doing? Like, this person was here, this person was here. Y'all couldn't come to an agreement at all?
If it ever happened, it was based off of like a song or whatever the case may be. But sometimes that it's been that way. Some people will say, like, if you got a song and it's, you know, it's three of us on it, and one person feel one way, one person feel one way, another person feel another way, then sometimes it'll be like, all right, well, then you'll just scrap this person and somebody will just rock out it on their own and then take it from there. You know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10 is just based off of, you know, like I said, it's just based off of a song. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. It's never personal or nothing like that.
Okay. Well, rumor has it, a couple members of the Prospects is related by blood.
That's true.
That's true?
Yeah,
so who are related?
It's me, Casino, and Young Pop.
Y'all brothers.
Yeah.
Blood brothers.
Exactly.
So how do it feel to, like, you know, work with your family?
I mean, it's love. Like, well, as far as Casino, we've been working together for years. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But as far as my little brother, it's kind of cool to work with him, because at the same time, he kind of inspired me to do different things. You know what I mean? And kind of stay focused, because he keep it kind of like from his heart in a sense. And then when you listen to his music, it's like, damn, like, that was hot, that was real. You know what I mean? And then it gets you to that point, like, damn, like, you got to step your game up, because nobody ever want to get outshined by the little brother. It's always cool to say they hot, but you never want to get outshined by him. You know what I mean?
Right. So how do y'all plan on giving back to the community?
As far as giving back, that's something I never really thought about. You know what I mean? I always said when I get big enough, I'm going to do something. But as far as exactly what I'm going to do, I don't know. But I got plans on doing something big. I just don't know what it is.
Something big, easy money. Get ready to do some big things.
Gotta do it my way.
Okay. So, like, how do you plan on balancing your personal life, like your family, your job, you know, the things you do outside of music? How do you plan on balancing that with your career?
Well, like I said, I try to use my everyday life to kind of, like, do my music. You know what I mean? So whatever happens in my everyday life, that I incorporate that in the music. You know what I mean? So it's never like I'm struggling with saying, well, I got family here and I got music here. It's just my family feeds my music. You know what I mean? And then hopefully my music feeds the world. Like, you know what I mean?
Feed the world, huh? Yeah. That easy money gonna take care of everybody,
something like
huh?
That. Hopefully.
I hear that. So what type of message do the Prospects, you know, try to send to our youth?
Basically, this is all positive. You know what I mean? Like everybody done had the rough road. You know what I mean? Everybody. Some people grew up mom, pop. Some people grew up pop. Some people grew up mom, grandparents. It's just the way life is. You know what I mean? So our thing is just to say, you know what I mean? We may not have been in your shoes, but we still feel you. You know what I mean? Okay. And this is all feel good music. Like, you know what I mean? I always said my music. I want to be able to play music at funerals and weddings and the biggest celebrations or the saddest moments. I want you to be able to pop in a Prospect CD and say, yo, this always got me over. You know what I mean? Whether it was, like I said, greatest of all times, one of my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? Because it just got that feel, like, even when you down, it's like the greatest of all time. Like, That's what we all strive to be. I don't care what you do. You could be you could be a CNA. You want to be the greatest CNA you could ever be. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
President
waking up in the morning screaming, I'm a prospect.
Exactly. That's what it is.
I hear that. So we sitting here, Easy Money, the prospects, doing big things. Watch out for y'all, huh?
Exactly.
Any final words? Any final shout outs?
I would just have to say my main thing is just do you, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, this whole It's Easy thing, it's all it's about is just being you. It's always easier to be yourself than trying to be somebody else. You know what I mean? So when you hear me say I am me, who y'all, that's basically saying I know who I am. Do you know who you are? You feel me? That's basically all it's about, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to the like I said, the whole team, Cino, you know what I mean, Future, the boy, Young Pop, you know what I mean, Be Creative. Holla at your boy, man. This is what it is, man. Prospect 2012. I don't want to say it's our year, but it's our year. You know what I mean?
I'm taking over.
That's it.